Stand-ins are individuals who are hired to take the place of actors during the setup of a shot. Stand-ins are typically used to help the crew set up lighting, camera angles, and other technical aspects of the shot so that when the actors arrive on set, everything is already in place. Stand-ins are chosen for their physical resemblance to the actor they are standing in for, and they are typically the same height, weight, and skin tone as the actor. They may also need to have a similar hair color and style, as well as similar facial features and body proportions. Stand-ins play an important role in the filmmaking process, as they help to ensure that everything is set up correctly before the actors arrive on set. By doing so, they help to save time and money and ensure that the final product looks as good as possible. Our production requires a male and a female stand-in throughout principal photography, and these are SAG member positions. To budget for these positions, we plan to allocate $200 per stand-in for a period of 40 days, including the usual fringes as well as SAG fringes. Movie extras are individuals who appear in a film or television production in non-speaking roles. They are typically used to create a sense of realism and add depth to scenes, such as filling out a crowd or adding background movement to a shot. When it comes to budgeting for movie extras, there are several factors to consider. The number of extras needed for each scene, the rate of pay for extras, and the length of time extras will be needed on set. Movie extras are often part of the Screen Actors Guild, SAG, which means that in addition to their fee, there are additional costs to consider. These costs include SAG fringes and a 10% agent fee. When budgeting for extras, it's important to be transparent and honest with SAG about the project's financial constraints. SAG may be willing to work with the production company to find a solution that meets everyone's needs, such as using a mix of union and non-union extras or adjusting the number of extras needed for a particular scene. For our union extras, we will need to include the appropriate fringes and a 10% agent fee in the budget. For our non-union extras, we plan to offer a daily rate of $175, including the usual fringes. In addition, we will need to factor in a 10% agent fee, which will be paid to the extra vendor who will supply us with the extras and ensure a smooth operation on set. Since we also have kids serving as extras, we will need a social worker at all times they are on set. Let's budget a welfare worker for 5 days at $300 per day. It's important to remember that extra overtime is a common occurrence during the production process, and we will need to account for these additional costs in our budget. Let's allocate $2,500 for extras overtime. In addition to our principal extras, we may also need to budget for additional extras for specific scenes, such as dancers or street corner musicians. During heavy extras days, it may be necessary to hire an additional coordinator to help manage the logistics and coordination of all the extras on set. This coordinator will work closely with the production team and the extras themselves to ensure that everything runs smoothly and that everyone is able to do their job effectively. Let's move on to the last portion of the above-the-line category, travel and living.